welcome back to Beauty Bees and to my collective haul for the month of January. I wasn't planning on being on a no-buy for January. That didn't quite work out for me, but I got pretty close. So we're gonna call this like an 80% win. I actually failed my no-buy on January 1st because I realized on January 2nd that I had not canceled my Allure Beauty box. So it charged my card on the 1st. I received my box. I wasn't very happy with it at first. It's kind of growing on me now. So it's January 1st. I've already failed my no-buy. I have two choices. I can, try to stick to a reasonable budget for the rest of the month, treat it as any other month, or I can try to pretend like that didn't bug me and keep going with my no-buy. And that's what I chose to do. I only purchased one other thing the rest of the month, and it was a true necessity as far as makeup goes. So not a real necessity at all. But I purchased a thing of acetone. I just needed nail polish remover. It's been like almost 6 weeks since I've had this now, so I've used up quite a good chunk of it. But this was a little less than $2 at Target. Probably should have bought a bigger bottle because I'm already halfway through this thing, but I bought this because I needed it. And we're gonna go through the things that I got from Allure. So I was not terribly happy with Allure Beauty Box because I didn't intend to get it, first of all. But I thought that it was pretty stingy that as two of their smaller sample size products, they included the Monday Moisture Shampoo and the Moisture Conditioner. I've actually already used up the conditioner. It's sitting in my empties right now, and I'm not gonna remember to put it back in there if I take it out. Monday is not a particularly expensive brand. Like, I'd understand if it was like an Orbe one or something, but I mean, you can get this at Target. It was a nice conditioner. I haven't used the shampoo yet. I feel like this is kind of a small size to get. I feel like since this was such an inexpensive shampoo conditioner, they could have given us like a 3-ounce size, but this is 1.7 ounces or 50 mils. I got about 4 uses out of the conditioner. I imagine I would get around the same out of the shampoo. Realistically, it's something I'll use, but it didn't make me feel any better about having purchased the box. Next, we have the big ticket item for this box, which was this Ahava Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask. Clearly, I have not used this yet. I actually have a different clay mask from, I can't even remember the name of the brand that I'm trying to finish up right now. But once I have that done, I will be moving on to this one. I can't complain about this. I feel like this is a nice brand. It's something that you actually see in the stores, which is something that I always have a little bit of a problem with like Ipsy. I find that a lot of their more expensive products that they'll send out are things that seem to only really exist in the subscription box world. But I see Ahava other places, and it seems like a nice brand, so I will enjoy trying that out, I'm sure. We have a powder from Ciate. This is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I heard on my inventory video, I showed this, and Ophelia was saying that this was really nice. So hopefully I'll end up really enjoying it too. I didn't really need translucent powder. I go through powder so slowly anyway, but this seems like a really nice one. It's very, very fine. It flows beautifully within the container, which makes me think that it is going to be really light and pretty easy to work with. So it's not something that I would have picked out for myself, but I'm sure I will get good use on it at some point in the future. And we have 2 more products that I have been using actually quite a bit lately. We have this Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Body Whip. I'm not sure I want to know how much this is because knowing Allure, this is probably like a $40 little thing of body lotion. It's a 3 fluid ounce size. It's 100 mils. Well, I guess 3.4 fluid ounces. We need that 0.4 in there. It is a whipped body butter. It's supposed to be toning. I don't think it actually tones the body, but whatever. It's a nice texture. The smell is not my absolute favorite. Has a little bit of like a floral scent to it. I don't find it offensive. I mean, I've clearly been using it, but not my absolute favorite. I do think it does a really nice job of moisturizing my body though. I've been using this on my legs before I go to sleep. I've used probably about a third of it. Would never repurchase it because I don't like it that much more than like a Bath and Body Works body butter that I could get for $6 on Body Care Day, but this is nice. And then last but certainly not least in that box, we have this Juliet Has a Gun Juliet fragrance. I've tried other fragrances from Juliet Has a Gun. I've tried the Not the Perfume, which is awful. It smelled like baby wipes. That was it, just pure baby wipes. I tried Vanilla Vibes, which is quite nice. It's a pretty vanilla scent. This stuff though, this stuff is so good. I don't absolutely love it when I first spritz it. At first, it just kind of smells expensive. It smells like perfume counter. It's kind of general expensive perfume. But then like half an hour later and then for a couple hours afterward, I'll just get a whiff of myself every once in a while and I just smell sexy. And that's not a word I associate with myself. Cute, sure. Adorable, occasionally. Sexy, not really, but I like this. I really, really like this. I might have to check out another thing of this once this guy's gone, because I've already used almost half of it, and that's sad. It's beautiful scent. If you haven't tried it, I will put scent notes up because I know that sexy is not a scent note, but I don't know what it is about this, but I really enjoy it. I did also receive a package from Influenster and Revlon this past month. It had 3 products in it. There was a mascara that I'm gonna say have given away. Right now it's just sitting in my bag to take to work with me to give away, but it will be gone from my stash, so I'm not showing it here. I also got a liquid liner, which I've used once and was really impressed with. I tend to have quite a few problems with liquid liner transferring because I do have pretty hooded eyes and I like to do a cat eye, so I often notice that product will transfer up here like a stamp. This stayed put. It looked pretty black. It was a nice, easy application. The tip is pretty thin and fine. I liked this. I think the real question for me will be how long this ends up lasting. I felt like even when I was doing my second eye, like there wasn't quite as much juice in there as there was when I was doing my first. I don't know if that was just a first time use thing or if that's going to be a problem going forward, but so far so good. It stayed up put really, really well through the day and I wore it for 14 hours, I think. So I was quite impressed with that. The other product is this Face and Body Glow Lotion. I think that for me, this is going to end up being a body lotion. This is the lightest shade. It is Glow Throughout. And it's just a hair dark for what I would generally go for. It has this slightly olive orange tone to it and it's pretty. I don't think it is like ridiculously dark or orange for the fairest shade. It's just, I'm not 100% sold on it for the face. But looking at it now, on my hand, I think that this would actually be really nice. I did put it on my face. My face is just lighter and pinker than pretty much the rest of me. So I didn't think it was great for the face. I will really enjoy putting this on the body in the summer though, because that is a really nice subtle glow that just looks really healthy. And that's what I'm going for, because goodness knows I don't get any natural glow during the summer. So thank you to Revlon and Influenster for those products. That's everything I brought in the month of January. I was pretty happy with how this month went. It wasn't a home run on the no-buy, but it was pretty close. One mess up, a true like accidental mess up, and a necessity, I'm fine with that. I think that was a really good outcome. I'm trying to keep things probably around, let's say $75 for February. I mean, it's like February 22nd as I'm filming this. I have already made, I think, all the purchases that I'm planning to make in February, and I am still well under the cap that I just said, but you know, things can change. There's a whole week left. A lot can happen in a week, so just gotta stay the course. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye y'all.